Hey guys, in this video, you are in for a treat because this video is so interesting and I guarantee that you will learn a lot of useful things in today's video. While I was scrolling through YouTube and I see my video, the last video that I did about some words that we mostly pronounce wrong, and it's nearly 1,000 views. It's like way more views than I've got than the other videos. Like my other videos, it just got about 200 or 300. And then I think that you guys must have liked those videos which we learned about pronunciation in English. So I was thinking, in this video, why don't I do another one, but it's different. It is also related to pronunciation, you know. I'm a person that really takes care about my pronunciation, and I want my pronunciation to be perfect. If I pronounce something wrong, I have to check the dictionary right away or ask my teachers. I cannot pronounce anything wrong. So, you know, I really take care of my pronunciation. That's why I want to show you some tips about my pronunciation. And in today's video, we will talk about some pairs of verbs, like some pair of words that pronounce exactly, 100% exactly the same. And if you don't believe me right now, go check Google or go check the dictionary right now. Because in English, there are some words that they pronounce exactly the same, but the meaning is different. And you know, you might mess them up. So that's why I do this video. After a lot of research yesterday, I come together some pairs of the most popular words that pronounce exactly the same. So I will give you an example so that you can believe me. This is the first one. Meat and meat. I've got this pen right here which I will point. Meat and meat. You believe me now? They pronounce exactly the same. So I hope you find this video really interesting. And after this, you will not mix up your vocabulary again because, for example, my eyes are so beautiful. I have perfect eyes. So you see I pronounce I and I exactly the same. That's why we need to watch this video. And I think this video is so interesting. Alright, let's begin after those chatting in the beginning of the video. Let's start this video. Okay, so this is the first pair I have shown you as an example. The word meet. It's like we meet someone for the first time. For example, in a sentence that we first learn. Nice to meet you, maybe. So this is meet. And the next word, meat, is a kind of food. Meat. It's a kind of food that we all love to eat. Meat. And there are many types of meat, which is pork, beef, horse meat, many types of meat. So meat and meat. All right. For the next pair, I got not and not. You see here, they pronounce exactly the same. And if you don't believe me right now, you can go search in the dictionary and you will find the pronunciation exactly the same. So, of course, not and not. For the second not, you see the K here. You may think this is pronounced cannot, but actually the K here is unvoiced. You do not pronounce it out loud. It's unvoiced. So just think that we don't have a K right here and you pronounce not, just like normal. All right. Next is the word I'm looking for, which is here, this word. I and I. Like I have an example at the beginning too. I is me. I am someone. And for the I is a body part. This is my eyes, my beautiful eyes. What do you think about my eyes actually? It's not too big, not too small though, but my eyes are lovely. Okay, just kidding. But yeah, this is I, it's me, and I is a body parts. So now you're going to know the difference between I and I. Next, which is die and die. Okay, this may seem tragic. The first word die is, you may know that, right? Die. You die, you aren't alive anymore when you become older. And you got some disease maybe, that's the time you will die. That's the end of your life. When I say this right now, that must be a little bit scary, right? But don't worry about dying. It's just a normal thing that we have to suffer in life, okay? So die. And the next word, which is die. This doesn't mean about dying. It means for the word die, the next word, which I'm pointing right here, it means you give your hair a different color. So right now my hair is really black because I'm Asian, but maybe in the future I would like to have a different hair color. So I will dye my hair into blue or purple or red. You change your hair color. That's the verb, dye. And for the first dye, which is your dye, you aren't alive anymore. And the second dye is you change the hair color. Next word, I've got one and one. Okay, this may seem like a little bit, scared because like it's not too scared. First, I used to be scared pronouncing this. But when I noticed that this word one is the same pronunciation to number one, I knew that I pronounced it wrong in the beginning. In the beginning, I used to pronounce it one all the time, but this word is not pronounced one. It is one. Exactly the same pronunciation like number one. So, if you don't know how to pronounce this word yet, or if you are pronouncing this wrong, trust me, you pronounce this word exactly like number one. So, one. I won. Like that. One. Alright? I won first place. One. Exactly like number one. One. Okay. Next up, I got four and four. Four is like you give something, like you make something for somebody. I buy this pen for my mom. It's for her. This pen is for my mom. And this is number four. Four. So, and you may notice they pronounce exactly the same, right? Four and four. Let me give you the example using both these words in one sentence. Why do you buy these 4 forks for? 4 forks for. 4 fork, like there are 4 forks. And 4, why do you buy them? Why do you buy them for? What? Okay, so 4 and 4. Next, I've got effect and effect. They pronounce exactly the same, even though they have a different meaning. So the first effect is with an A, and the second effect is with an E. So effect and effect. I used to pronounce this effect, but now I know that it's totally wrong. So even a person like me, I still pronounce some words wrong, but now I know that these two words pronounce the same. I changed my pronunciation. Effect and effect. Next word, which is road and road. So the road is like, it's just a platform that we walk in, road. And here, road is the past tense of ride. You ride a bike, you ride a motorbike maybe, and those two words pronounce exactly the same, 100%. Road and road. Next, I got this interesting word. How do you pronounce this? B with one E and B with a double E. B and B. They pronounce the same. B is like, I'm ER, you learn in English. Or, I will be a doctor in the future. I will be a doctor in the future. And for the B is an animal. Okay, so this is a funny sentence which I think of. If you are a bee, will you be happy? So, the first B, an animal or ER? It's an animal. If you are a bee, if you're like a bee right here, will you be happy? A really good sentence. So I have a perfect way for you to learn these kind of words. You have to challenge yourself to make a sentence with both these words in one sentence so that you will know the difference between these, and it's much easier for you to learn. So here is write and write. Write your words right. Right? Okay, so you have to write your words right. The first write is you write something. I use a pen to write something. And the second write is you say, is that right? Is that correct? Right has the same meaning to correct. And it's the opposite of wrong, okay? So make sure you write your words right. Okay, this may sound like a little bit confusing, but it's not at all. Write your words. You have to write your words correctly. Write your words right. Okay, so make sure you think of the idea in your head and make the examples just like me. It's very fast for you to learn these kind of words, so continue to learn. We have blue and blue. At first, I used to pronounce this blue, but it's not blue, it is blue. Just like the color, blue. Yeah, blue, just like, for example, the color of this book is blue. The color of this book is blue. And for blue, the second blue, it is you blew something. It's the past tense of blow. The past tense of blow. So blue and blue. I blew a blue ball. So you blew something, it's blue, okay. Quite a weird examples. Blue and blue. Alright, for the next one, what do we have for the next pair? It is pair and pair. Pair, yeah, these are two pairs. This is like 1 and 2, they create a pair. So this is a pair of words. And the second pair is a kind of fruit. Ooh, I love eating pear. I love this pair of pears. They're so yummy and delicious. Yeah, pair of pears means there are two pairs. Pear is a fruit, and pears like two of them. Next, I've got wood and wood. This wood is like, for example, what is made of wood? I have nothing made of wood around here, but my bookshelves is made of wood. The material of this bookshelf is wood. And for the wood here, it is the future tense, like it's the past tense of will. The wood here is the past tense of will, so I would like a cup of tea. You often hear someone said that, I would like a cup of tea. And for the wood, it's a material. This bookshelf is made of wood. And the second wood is the past tense of will. Okay, let's see the next one. Sell and sell. Oh my god. Those are pronounced exactly the same. I've never noticed this before. Sell is a verb, like you sell something. And somebody will buy it with a price. So maybe I sell this pen for 10,000 dong, maybe, or 8,000 dong. So sell. And next one is cell. You know, we have many types of cells in our body. And cell. Next, we've got so and so. Okay, here is a funny joke. At first, I used to pronounce this word Sue, and lots of people don't understand, but now since I know this word pronounced like so, I'm very happy because, you know, I can change easily. So, she's so pretty. Like, she's very pretty. She's so amazing. She's so wonderful. So, and the next one is an activity. You sew something. For example, a shirt. It's all torn out, so you need a needle and like a string to sew this so it will have no hole anymore. So sew and sew. Next, I have where and where. Where do you live? Like, where do you live? And where is, I'm wearing this shirt right now. I'm wearing my uniform in my center. Where? And where? Okay. Where do you buy this? Where? Okay. Let me think of an example including both these words. Can you think of any? If you can think of any, comment down below. Next, I've got buy, and buy. Oh my god, okay. Let's think of the example. First, buy is like you buy something from the seller. For an example, I buy this pen so that I can give it for my mom. And the second is buy, like bye-bye, see you soon, like that. And buy is, for example, I go to school by bike. Okay, so buy, I'm going to the shop to buy some flowers for my mom, and I'm going by bike. Like that, an example including these three words. Next, I've got sun and sun. My son loves spending time with the sun. Because, like, for example, my son, which is like a daughter, but he's a boy, so son. I have a son. I don't have a son. It's just an example. I don't have a son. Okay, the next sun is like, you can see the sun in the sky every morning you wake up. It's very beautiful. So my son loves spending time outside to see the sun. Like that. He loves spending time outdoors, and he really enjoys the sun. The next one is I got flower and flower. This is the word lots of people messed up because the first flower is a flower. I love smelling flower. It's so good. Rose, daisy, other flowers like lavender. There are lots of flowers, orchid maybe. So this is flower. But the next flower is the material. It's really important in order to make cake. So flower. I put a flower in my flower. That's like, you put a flower in your flower. That's like the weirdest example I've ever heard of. But I do have an IQ, right? I put a flower in my flower. Okay, next one. I have heel and heel. So the first heel is like, your heel. I cannot show you my heel right now. It is too embarrassing. But yes, like your feet, and in the end of the part is your heel. And high heel, yes, so this is heel, a body part. And heel, the next with 2E is that you recover from something. You recover from something and you start getting better. So for example, when is my heel ever gonna heal? That means your heel hurts really bad and you need it to recover. So when is my heel, a body part, ever is gonna heal? A verb. Okay, so you've learned them. Next, I've got 2, 2, and 2. Oh, 2 is like a number 2. And 2 is like, I give it to someone, to somebody. And 2 is, oh, my friend is too cute. My cat is too cute. Okay, she gave me 2 cats. And I give my 2 cats to my friend. My friend says my 2 cats are too cute. Okay, that's the example to separate these 3 words. Actually, this is not a pair anymore. It's not a pair because 3 is not a pair. Next, I've got there, there, and there. So the first there is like, oh, there is 1 pen. The next is there. Their cats are so cute. And the next one there is like they are, and they are. If you want to pronounce it shorter, you can pronounce there. They're my son. They're my books. They're all my books. Like they are my books, but I pronounce it short by they're my books. They're my books. Okay, so there, and there. Oh my god, so confusing. Next, I've got weight and weight. My weight, I weigh about, let me see, 30 kilogram. I weighed 30 kilogram. That's like your weight. So everybody has a weight. I weighed 30 kilograms. And for the word wait is a verb. Oh, I've been waiting for him for 30 minutes. Wait. You wait for someone if he didn't show up, so you have to wait for them. Next, I've got hour and hour. Hour, remember the first hour is like the H. It's unvoiced. You do not pronounce it. So just remember, I put away the H, and how do you pronounce it? Hour. And the next one is also hour, right? So yeah, hour and hour. This is our hourglass. Do you know what is an hourglass? It's like a really beautiful toy hourglass. And it's our hourglass. Or this is our time. Okay, this is our hourglass. Yeah, that's like the example. Next, I've got peace and peace. This is a piece of paper and I'm living in peace. For example, a piece of pizza, like we say a slice of pizza, for example. A piece of meat, I'm at peace. Peace is like freedom. You're very happy. And yeah, you're just staying there alone. You feel at peace. You're very freedom and you're very happy. So peace, the first like piece of paper, and the second piece means freedom. There are no war anymore and the country is at peace. Next, I've got hole and hole. Hole is like, for example, I use a scissor and I cut my shirt and it will make a hole, a really big hole on my shirt. That's hole, but to be honest, I will never cut them. My mom will be so angry. And hole is like, oh, my shirts are full of holes. Hole inside. Hole and hole. Okay, so the second hole is like, the whole world is gonna know she is famous. Like the entire world, all of them, the whole world is gonna know she is famous. So hole is like, have a hole in your shirt, a hole underground, and the next is hole, the whole world. We have learned a lot right now, and this is pour and pour. You pour something For example, here's some water and I pour it on the table. You pour some water. And next is poor somebody, which is not so rich. It's the opposite of rich. Oh, she's so poor. She can't afford to buy a mask. That means she's so poor. Okay, you seem poor. Let me pour you some water. Oh, weird examples, right? Hooray! We have finished our mission of learning some pairs of, pronounce exactly, 100% exactly the same, and they just have this different meaning. So like for some people, even if you're finished watching this video right now and if you're useful, please put a thumbs up for me, a like for me. I would love that. Thank you so much. And if you still don't trust me right now, go search for every word I just show you on Google or dictionary, and you will find out that there are some words in English that pronounce exactly the same, but the meaning is just different. Okay. Bye guys, see you. This video has been really long. It's 21 minutes right now. Oh my gosh. So I have to stop right now and I have to head downstairs to eat lunch. Bye, see you next time. I hope you stay till the end of the video. I'm really grateful. Bye.